Hello Sharks, I am Jonathan Wolf for PokerCoaching.com, and today we're going to be reviewing, well, actually I don't have any hands lined up to review, so let's go to Las Vegas. I'm ready to gamble. We made it to Vegas. We're here with just GTO.
What's up, guys?
What are we playing today?
Got 10K PokerGO.
It's the US Poker Open.
Yeah.
We're ready to gamble. I'm tired. It's like almost time to go to bed in New York, but we're here in Vegas. Justin's ready. We're ready. Let's gamble.
Yep.
We're about to get started. I assumed there would be about 50 players in this tournament. Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
Hello. It's a madhouse here. There's going to be 100 people, maybe more. We're ready to gamble. So we're about to get started. We have the best man for my wedding, Shannon Shore here. We were all waiting in line together. Here's Justin, just GTO. You all know him. He's going to try to take all of our money.
12 seconds later.
Oh, well, day one was rough. We got new poker coaching hats. Kind of cute. You like them? Let me know in the comment section below. It's a rough day. I played 2 times. I lost every all-in. So we have an off day tomorrow. Who knows what'll happen? We'll see. Well, I'm in Las Vegas, and there's a hockey team here called the Las Vegas Knights. They are excellent, and they're in the playoffs. They're playing against the Colorado Avalanche, who doesn't lose. They've won something like their last 10 games of hockey, which is a high variance game. Let's go see if the Vegas Knights, what is it? They're down 2-0? It's not good shape. Let's see if they can go win a game and stay in this. Well, oh well, I'm back in the hotel room. It's been a hectic last few days. First day of the tournament series. There's a $10,000 tournament. I played it twice. I lost twice. I went to go see the Las Vegas Knights game yesterday. That was a lot of fun. And today I played the $10,000 buy-in tournament again, and I lost. Hello, everyone. I'm back in my room. I just busted in 17th place when 13 people got in the money. It's important to realize that we still needed to lose 25% of the field before I got in the money. Well, I busted. I got up to about 2.5 starting stacks. So 2 tough hands. It's always tough whenever you lose, or you win like 20 hands to double up, and then you lose 2 hands to go broke. It's probably not optimal, huh? So I made it through the re-entry period of the $50,000 tournament on 1 bullet. So that's good. We'll only lose about $130,000 on the trip if I bust. I have 2 starting stacks, which is great. I just made a big hero call. I raised Ace Jack of Hearts to 11,000. Ali, who's absolutely crushing it, calls small blind. Flop comes King Jack 7. King Jack 7. King Jack 6. King Jack 6. He checks, I check it back. Turn is a 7. He pots it. I have middle pair, top kicker. I call. River is an 8. 10-9 gets there. He goes all in, about 2x pot. I folded every hand today on the river so far. So this time I decided not to. I called. He had queen high, queen 9 of clubs, and just like that, we have 2 starting stacks. So that's good. That's good. We got him off my left. He's tough to play against. He 3-bets a lot. He applies a lot of aggression. Alarm bells are going off. They can't believe I won a hand. So yeah, I think something like 24 people remain. 6 or 7 will get in the money. Some people are enter, I think. But anyway, there's an update and a poker hand. Well, we're down to 7 players. It's a stone bubble. The short stack on the bubble doubled up. So that's not good. I now have 600,000 chips going to 25,000 big blinds. That means what? 20-something big blinds? There's one other stack equal to mine, Sam Sorvell. I haven't had very good cards on the bubble, to be fair. I actually was up to about 1 million chips, but then I lost an all-in at ace-queen against tens and I lost. Have not fared well on the all-ins on this trip, but we might as well change that now.
Many unbearable hours later.
I'm back in my room. But this time we made the final table. It's not a sad sob story of how I lost the tournament. We're at the final table of the $50,000 buy-in tournament. It's funny because I have bubbled, I think, 2 of the tournaments I played that were $50,000 buy-in and higher. 2 out of the 3. So I have not been so lucky in these, but today I was lucky on the bubble to burst the bubble. I burst the bubble. Would you ever think that was possible? Maybe I didn't actually. I took almost all the guy's chips. He raised from the hijack seat minimum. Actually made it 90K at 20K, 40K. I had ace-6 of clubs, playing about 20 big blinds deep. There were 2 other 20-ish big blind stacks. I decided to call. This guy's been pretty active, shockingly active for a medium stack. He's been absolutely abusing Sean Winter. I don't know how it happened, but Sean Winter has a big stack, and this guy just played every pot against Sean Winter. Anyway, he raised it up. I called. Ace-6 of clubs. Flop comes 4-3-2, all clubs. I check. He pretty quickly bets 160K, a big bet. I decided to do the live pro trick of just 2-second thinking. I'm all in. I only had 650K behind. He instantly called me. On 4-3-2, 2 clubs. You know what he had? I had ace-6 of clubs here. He had king, queen of clubs. I was pretty sure I was going to lose because I bubbled 2 out of the 3 previous big tournaments I played. This time I did not, though. It runs off a 3 and a 2, with the 2 being a club, giving me the nut flush and the second nut flush. To make the final table with about an average chip stack of 1.6 million. We are playing 40K big blind, so I have 40 big blinds, which is a solid stack. That said, I think everyone is kind of comparably stacked. I do not have a good seat at the table. I have Sean Winter on my left, who is very loose and aggressive. I also have to his left, Stephen Chidwick. I think Sean Winters thinks I'm kind of tight. I know Stephen Chidwick, I presume he thinks that I can get after it. And Stephen Chidwick's been playing it pretty insane on the bubble, to be fair. So it's not a particularly good seat because they both have a decent number of chips. But, I mean, whatever. What do you expect in a $50,000 buy-in tournament? You really want a great seat in the $50,000 buy-in final table? Also at the final table is Bill Klein. He has lots of money, gives a lot of money from poker to charity. He's made 8 hole-in-ones. Pretty good for a 72-year-old. I like him a lot. I don't know much about him, but I like him a lot. Also, we have Jason Kuhn to my right with a medium stack, and Sam Sorvell, who I like a lot too. He's been needling me all tournament. He is on, he's there as well. So anyway, 6-handed final table. We're guaranteed $100,000. First place is $750K. I think I'm in for 135K on this trip. It's been the running joke. Pretty much everyone who made this final table needs to get in the money to get even, and we all did it. We won. We succeeded. We didn't win yet. I'm going to try to win the whole tournament tomorrow. It's time for some rest. All right, we're about to go play the final table. Didn't sleep particularly well last night, but it's okay because I watched about 7 hours of training videos, some of which were by my opponents. So that's good. We're playing this weird even stacked final table. I think the shortest stack has 20 big blinds and the deepest stack has 45 or 50, something like that. So ICM pressure is really weird in scenarios like that. And I'll tell you my game plan. I am second, third in chips, but not that far away from the chip leader. My goal is to go in there, be a little bit aggressive, more aggressive than they think I will be, to either get a hold of the chip lead so I can then run everybody over, or get to a medium stack where I'll hang out and just, coast to a third place. That's the goal. It's a little bit risky, but we'll get in there. We'll put in a few light 3-bets. We'll put in a few check raises on the flop turn and or river, maybe a few triple barrels. It's funny, I always go into the spots like this in yard. I'm just going to go run them over, but inevitably I never do. I do think all of my opponents think I'm a little bit on the tighter side because, to be fair, when we were on the bubble, I played almost no hands. I didn't really give any good hands. So, kind of a weird scenario, right? Where I think they think I'm going to be tight, but I'm not sure. Poker's fun when you make deep runs. It's not so fun when you don't make deep runs. I'm tired. Hope this thing doesn't go too long. All right, let's go. So we're down to 4 players. I know I said I was gonna go in there and play every pot, but then Sam Storville got down to 1.5 big blinds. And there was a nasty spot where I had ace jack offsuit in the hijack seat with like 17 big blinds. Loose aggressive, 2 loose aggressive players to my direct left. Sam in the big blind. I had ace jack offsuit and opted to fold. It's a pretty rough spot. Could be an all-in. If I was shallower, like, what? 15, 12, 13, something like that, I think I'd be all in. But anyway, I folded. Got kind of shallow, hung out, got a double up with 7s against ace 9. Jason Kuhn shoved small blind. For my 12 big blinds, I called it off. I won. He had ace 9, I had 7s. Then we won a few other pots since then. So we have about average chips, 4-handed. It's a pretty good spot to be in, all things considered. We're down to 4. I played so tight.
You've done a good job.
Steve said I should have min raised, or 2.5x the ace jack. He said shove, I think.
A few moments later.
Oh, well, back in the room. First hand, back from break. Steven Chidwick min raised the button. I called 25 big blinds deep with 10-8 offsuit. Flop comes 8-6-3, 2 diamonds. You know how this one ends. I checked and he over-potted it. And he looked very excited. If we had our super live pro reads on, maybe we find a fold. I had like 1.7 million. He bet 500 into the 400 pot. I don't really see what you can do besides get it in there because he could have lots and lots of draws. Yes, he probably has stuff like over pairs, better top pairs. He could easily have a draw though. Live pro read though, man. Anyway, I popped it in there. What are you gonna do? He could have worse hand. He could have like 9-8, 8-8, 9-8, 9-7, etc. Anyway, he had the king 8. I turned to 7. Did not get there on the river though. So we're out, 4th place, $231,000. Guess you got to be happy with that. It's actually it's kind of a weird feeling because I think I was in for like 7 or 8 bullets and I got 4.5 back from this one, but we ended up making money. Not that I really care about making money on the trip. A lot of people are like, oh, good, you profited on the trip. Like, I don't really care because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to win as much money as I reasonably can. Kind of bummed out about this final table, honestly, because I don't know. I feel like I didn't really get to play a lot, you know? I guess that's just how it goes. There were 2 spots I wish I could have had back. One, I raised ace-5 suited in the cutoff. Someone told me Sean Winter 3-bet the king-7 offsuit. I think, I don't know for sure. Should have probably just ripped it in there. That would have given me a chance to like kind of take over a bit of a chip lead. It results in me busting in 6th place sometimes, which is way worse. 6th place was 100,000. I got 231. So, you know, you hang out, sometimes good things happen. Then another one, I think I talked to the other people at the table. They said I probably should have like 2.5x it with the ace jack offsuit. Whatever. I don't think it's that big of a deal just to fold with Sam in the big blind. Terrible for hand histories right now because, you know, a little bit tilted. Whenever you lose a big tournament, it feels like you get hit in the head with a bat. That's how I feel. Anyway, so yeah, interesting trip. 1 cash out of like 7 or 8 tournaments. It was a good one. Covered all the quote-unquote losses. And now we're going to have a retreat with my employees. I don't know if we're going to get any of that on video blog. We'll see. It's our first time meeting up since COVID, so it's been a long time. For those who don't know, PokerCoaching.com has more people working than just me, and I have a great team who does a great job getting all the content together, making all the site, etc., etc. They do great work. So we're gonna have a retreat, which mainly means having some good food, playing some poker, and talking business. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy this, click like, click subscribe, click the notification bell. Good luck in your games.
Yo, if you want more tips like this, go to PokerCoaching.com.
Absolutely.
Plenty of amazing
The reason we haven't gone broke yet, PokerCoaching.com.
Exactly.
Follow this guy right
You know
here.
what to do.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and as a thank you, I'm going to channel all of my poker knowledge into your brain right now. Oh wait, that didn't work. Sorry, you're gonna have to keep studying. Go ahead and click the subscribe button right here, and I'll see you in the next video.